Welcome to Ask Hytrol. Today, we're going to discuss how to upgrade your ProSort 400 switch to the latest configuration. First, remove the hex bolt on the rubber bushing mounting bracket. Disconnect the green air lines from the fittings on the cylinder. Loosen the jam nut on the cylinder rod so that the cylinder may unscrew from the rod end. Unscrew the rubber bushing from the cylinder's base. Once the old bushing is removed, add a drop of thread locker onto the new bushing stud and screw the stud tightly into the back of the cylinder. Hytrol recommends allowing the thread locker to cure for approximately 15 minutes. Screw the cylinder rod into the rod end. Clip the ends of the air lines for a fresh end, then insert both ends into the left and right valves on the cylinder. Place the inside bushing on the stud against the cylinder, ensuring that the square tab points into the bracket and not into the cylinder. Line up the squares of the bushing and the new bracket. Install the outside bushings with the same method. Again, make sure the square tab is pointing into the bracket. With a 5/16 inch flat washer and a new nylon lock nut, tighten the nut on the outside bushing stud to the point where the washer begins to press itself into the rubber bushing. Do not over-tighten. Align the center hole in the bracket with the existing hole in the switch. Then, drill two 1/4 inch holes through the holes provided in the mounting bracket into the switch plate. Add two 1/4 inch hex head bolts to the holes with nylon lock nuts and tighten. This should align the cylinder and prevent the bracket from moving. Adjust the cylinder rod by turning the rod inside the rod end. This will allow you to lengthen or shorten the stroke to adjust the home position of the pivot block. Jam the nut back against the rod end so that it will not come out of adjustment. Remove the smart procs from its bracket and add two star washers to each side of the bracket. Reinstall the two smart procs nuts, pressing them tight against the washers. The smart procs should be adjusted to approximately 3/32 of an inch inside the block so that the face of the switch can accurately read the shoe pins. Replace any damaged or worn components that were not involved in the upgrade. Once finished, go back through all of the switch's components, checking for alignment and tightness. You have successfully upgraded your ProSort 400 switch to the latest configuration. For more maintenance tips and information, contact your Hytrol Solutions provider.